Hello everyone, I'm Jen, and welcome to the first segment in an ongoing collection called Wildside Guides. This first one is of the fox, so we'll be diving into what the fox means to you. And here is the one that I completed that you'll get in your video segments. So my hope through this Wildside Guides collection is for you to explore the different meanings of animals and what they bring for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be exactly what you see in the books or that you research online. This is what the guide has for you. Not to say that we won't look at those things as well, but it's mostly I want you to find your inner wisdom of what these animal guides mean to you. I want you to know that you can do the project whatever you're called to do. You don't have to do it exactly the same as me. You could have a completely different message. The message that my fox brought for me was to be playful and let myself be seen. So my fox isn't the traditional colors, but is full of bright colors and brightness, and that's how the fox came out to me, and many other things that you will see on this class. So you will find in the classroom a PDF with your materials and an outline of the videos as well as the art videos. And I kept them in two versions. I kept one just regular pace so that you can hear my thoughts and see my cat and all sorts of mischief going on, as well as a sped up version in case you want to just follow along with the PDF and just see what I've done so that you can do your own if you're a little more comfortable in the creative process. So either way, you can follow along exactly with me or take it and do your own spin. Either way, I'm so excited to see what you do. Wildside Guides uses intentional creativity and intuitive creativity. So what is intentional creativity? Intentional creativity is not about the end product. It's about the process you take to get there. So we're not working towards a beautiful painting or a professional quality painting. What we're looking at is getting what's inside of us, our feelings, our emotions, our experiences, our story, out of us onto the canvas or paper or whatever it is that we're creating to transform it. We see everything around us. We are very visual, and we process these things and sometimes lock them away out here in the field and we don't exactly know how to process them or that we've even absorbed them. So by getting these things out on paper, sometimes we see something that we didn't notice before, and then we are able to take it and change it with image. So we processed it with image and feeling and tactile touch, but we didn't process it at that time. So intentional creativity is a way of creating with intention and transforming these things, these feelings and emotions, and maybe giving them some place to live, a container, and changing your story. Is it different than intuitive painting? Yes and no. To me, they're very similar. Intuitive is going with what your heart wants. To me, it's just letting go and putting the colors out there and making the mark and getting started and just doing it, not worrying about it. You're not criticizing it. You're just putting what you feel on the paper. And intentional creativity kind of takes it one step farther in giving it maybe a purpose or a little more direction. But for me, when I'm creating that way, I'm still using my intuitive senses to pick colors or what symbols want to come out. They're very closely linked, I feel. So nature's all around us, and I believe that with our inner wisdom, we can find out what they mean to us and bring a deeper meaning and awareness to the world around us. Sometimes we don't always notice what's going on around us until we kind of drop into ourselves and take the time to notice those things and ask them what they mean to us. Not necessarily going through your books and looking online to see what it means, but first asking yourself what it means to you from what you already know about what you're seeing and what you're experiencing. Something to you could mean something completely different to somebody else. So it's your perspective that we're looking for and that you're looking for to find deeper meaning. And maybe you won't know the meaning right away. Maybe it's something that will come in time, or a connection will happen later on, and things will just mesh together and it will feel deeper for you. So with this, I really want you to drop in and ask yourself what this animal means to you. So the most important thing to me, for you to have, is that you know that this is not about creating a pretty picture or becoming a professional artist, that this is about your internal journey, your story, and how it can transform on the page. If it turns out beautiful and you love it, then that's a bonus. But I really, really, really am focusing more on the internal aspect of the meanings of the fox to you, and unlocking your inner wisdom through these wild side guides. It's really important to have self-compassion, and we all have that inner critic that will try and shut us down, and she's there trying to protect us. She's trying to tell us that this is kind of scary, this might be out of your comfort zone for some, and that's okay. Just talk to her and tell her that it's all right. You know, thank you for being here. Yeah, this is a little scary, you know what, but it's not going to hurt anything. I can always start again. I'm not going to ruin it. I don't have to share it if I don't want to. You know, it's okay. You can sit back there and watch, but I'm going to just do this, and I'm just going to try this and see what happens when I put this color here, or when I put this line here, or you know what? That's not quite looking right, but I'm going to keep going anyway and see where it takes me. So don't let that inner critic shut you down. Just work through it. Sometimes when we feel that resistance, that wall, we're right about to have a breakthrough. There's something on the other side of that wall that is scaring your inner critic. She's thinking things are going to change. I don't know what's back there, but just push through and let it come out, regardless of what it looks like. I would love to hear any feedback that you have on the painting process, or on support, or different, if there's something that was going wrong technologically or video-wise, if you couldn't hear. I would love to know. I need to know these things so that I can improve. So thank you so much for coming.